Hey, welcome back to Vice Grip Garage. Today is an exciting day. I've been looking forward to it because we're moving a lot of these channel cars, and we're talking the brown Cadillac, hidden back there, Lawsuit, the Snowbird, Independence. There's even a Corvette back there that a tree fell on, I think. That's fine. We're going to be moving them from Minnesota to Tennessee, and we've hired none other than Always Haulin', who's on the way right now with one of their custom one-off semis. In fact, I think I hear it pulling up. Do you think any of these are actually even going to start? Probably not. Oh man, look at this thing. Bobby, how's it going, man?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you, man.
How's the drive?
It was good till it started raining.
Yeah.
You know, sorry, I usually keep it clean in this.
It still looks absolutely amazing, even in the rain.
Thank you.
This is crazy. What's the name of this one? They all got names, right?
This is Purple Sky.
Purple Sky.
Purple Sky. All the trucks have a unique name and a unique story. We have Purple Sky, Purple Rain, Midnight Money, Money Stacker. I mean, Jessica Rabbit. We've got
wow.
They're just all very unique trucks, all special and purpose built.
This is like a legit one-off custom rig, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hot rodding on the biggest scale you can hot rod. I mean, it's it's a 2019 Peterbilt. After that, everything else is custom. The motors special built. It's a Caterpillar C15, and we have the ability to turn them up to 750 horsepower when we feel like it.
750?
They'll get there, yes sir.
Jeez.
So
how many feet long is this thing?
80 feet, and then when I have some overhang, then I get to be at 90.
So you got a turb ski or two turb skis?
There's two. It's a compound turbo setup.
Wow, jeez, that's crazy.
It rolls. It'll get you in trouble if you let it. So you got to, sometimes you'll have to look down and realize you are exceeding the speed limit.
Where are we going to start? Brown Sugar, the big Cadillac?
Brown Sugar. We start with Brown Sugar, and we'll start filling it up from there.
All right, man. It's going to be fun. All right, we'll run down and see if the Cadillac fires up. This is going to be a lot of fun, actually. I've never seen one of these. I don't know, they move and tilt and lift and operate. So Independence has just been laying up here. Have not touched it since the last burnout competition. Still some water leaking out of it. There's a hose clamp or something laying down here. The Snowbird hasn't moved either. That's been sitting here since that trip. I don't know when that was. Months ago? I don't know. I do know Lawsuit. That's been parked up since Frankensteiner's car show, October of 2018. I believe that truck's just been hanging out. So we're gonna see if the inline 6 fires off and that. Hopefully the key's in it. Oh, it is, good. So we got these, and then the Cadillac, and then we've also got the Corvette. That's been sitting out here. I feel kind of bad. Nope, not really. The winders have been down this whole time because none of the switches work, and I think a relay is burnt, or I don't know. They don't work, basically. This thing's been sitting back here in the trees. Oh yeah, that looks better. What is this? Why is this up here? I thought it was a tree, but I guess it's just a 2x4. Okay, so we got to see if this thing fires up. You think this one will run?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, maybe. But we're gonna start with Brown Sugar. He wants to get that up on the top rack there. These guys obviously know what they're doing. I ain't gonna question them. There's a certain way you gotta stackulate them to maximize your capacities, you know? Okay, let's see if this thing is gonna want to fire off. Come on. Ooh, not much battery. Bring the thunder. Oh, it might go. Yes. Oh, put this down a little bit. Come on. We just gotta go. We gotta go now. take it up the hill. Oh yeah. Of course it had to be raining today. He's got all these ramps hookulated up together now. Makes a nice runway. All the way back, 80 feet. Got to get the high idle to kick off on this, or it's gonna be kind of a ride because the brakes ain't the best. Guy doesn't want to shoot it off the end, you know. Engine temp light is just yelling at a guy. I didn't think it worked, but it is hot for some reason. There is a lot of pressure in this system. Like I can't even barely squeeze that, and it doesn't have a thermostat, remember? So I don't know what's going on with that. It didn't get hot on the way home like that, not that quick anyway. So I'm gonna let it sit. Look how hot that is. And I don't know, can we just get it to run for 2 minutes up the ramp? That's all I need to get out of it today. Got that cracked without burning the rest of my phalanges off. And yeah, she's bubbling. So great. Another thing to add to the list, I guess, but I think it'll be fine enough just to get up the ramp anyway. Sugar's on. I was a little nervous. You can't see nothing when you're up here, but I decided to take the wheel and drive. That way if I felled off the end, we'd have proof that it was my fault anyway. World Independence is all sorts of just torn up. This will be coming back soon, but all the wiring and belts and hoses and power steering and digital fans and you name it. Pro Charger's not even on it right now. It was a mess. But basically, I'm just gonna try to, you know, can a guy put a bottom circularization ice cube pipe on it? Because this one's popped up. That way I can at least get, I don't know, 2 gallons of coolant in here. So we can run it long enough to get up the hill and onto the semi. Yeah, that might cause a leak, but it looks to me like this was torn open, and what that was the reason everything else was torn open. It's all these belts and wire flipping around in here at 7,000 RPM. Pretty much caught everything up in its way. But we'll address that here coming soon. Just gonna throw this one on. Is this the right one? Yeah, close enough. Got her topped off with ice cube juice, and I got a belt here, but I keep forgetting, dang it. It doesn't have the stock style charger whirler bracketry. It's got this little, I don't know what it is. So the belt's different. So I got to run and get a different belt really quick to get this, you know, charger laden and water whirling. All right, Independence. Now this tune's gonna be expecting a bunch of air forced in, but we don't even have the Pro Charger on. So if this thing fires up, it's gonna run really rough, but hopefully enough just to get it on the trailer, and then we can doll it up here pretty soon. Taking the mufflers off of Independence right now. They hang pretty low. I didn't get these welded in the way I want it to, and it's hitting. So quick fix, just 3 little bolts, and then we'll have, you know, clearance. Battery's dead. That's weird. Nope, completely expected. Did we ever give this a nickname? I don't think we did. We might as well go ahead and do that today. If you got one, bleep bloop it down there. Okay, sure. A little bit of groundage. Oh, nice and clean in here. Oh no. Oh, found the key. Okay. Come on. There she goes. Yes. You want to pull that jump box off and shut the hood? We're ready to rock. This is my window situation. It's not even really a situation. Should maybe do the right thing and put some trash bags or something up there. Do the wipies work? Oh yeah. Okay. Sure. Smears. Alright. I had actually forgotten. This thing runs pretty good, to be honest. There's just that one sensor in here that flips the timing when you try to start it. But other than that, it's, you know, drivable. Other than the bent frame and bad rack pinion, the alignment is completely trash. I don't know, but it's good otherwise. We're gonna basically bring it in and back it in and tuck it up on the tractor there, and then the tractor side will be done, and then we can start, I don't know, there's levers on this too. I've never seen this done before in person. It's actually really fascinating. Whoever figured this thing out must be a genius. There's just hydraulics and everything moves. Hey, that's about flat. It's got a screwdriver. All right, I'm coming. We got to use a jump box. This box, I mean, first they went and ruined all the battery chargers. Now all the jump later boxes, it's got battery cool down and all this stuff in here. I just want it to shoot juice. That's what I need. Firebird, dead battery. That's really weird. Nope, used to it. Okay. See, now this jump box, I gotta wait 15 minutes. See? What is this? I don't know. Oh, the screws broke off. Looks like I fixed it last time with some tape though. There we go. She's a lot more smoky than I remember, but it has been sitting for quite a while. Most likely that's the valve seals dropping Earl down on her. This one also doesn't have coolant in it because that freeze plug didn't pop out again, but it did weep. And there's really no sense in filling it back up because it's just going to weep out again. So I'm not going to let it sit here and idle and charge relate the battery, which would be the right thing to do. We're going to come in here now with some jacks and some of these coaster roasters, and we got to scooch this. Oh, we're also leaking. What is this? We're leaking a lot of gas. That's good. And transmission, and wow, about 15 gallons of motor oil. So basically the Snowbird leaks no, wait, I don't think the rear end leaked, Bentley. That's good. Anyway, we're going to scooch this around. See if this one's got any battery left on her. Is it turning?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll get the jump box. Weird. It's got a dead battery. Huh. Gonna have to just keep cranking on it because if we shut her off, we lose the jump starter. There we go. Charging. Good old truck. It's been a year, 2 years, I don't know. Since October of way back, fires up that easy. It's not even really smoking at all. Huh. Well, we got that left and this left. Then we're gonna head to my house, and we got the 56 Buick, that white and black car. You remember that one? Yep, that's the one from Texas. And then we got Betty White. Will it fit on there too? I don't know. I just don't know. The situation here is this. Absolutely nothing. Well, that ain't gonna work. We're not getting the tractions. It's got a really tall first gear, tall rear end in it. So I'm gonna go back about 4 blocks and just hit it in first gear, and he's gonna pull the lever and I'm gonna shut it off, see what happens. Snowbird is up there. Now we want to try to get that 56 Buick back here, but all we've got to work with is down to here. But he was just saying that deck extends, so if we need to get a couple more feet, this will scooch out a couple feet and we could slide all these forward if we need to. And then Betty White Cadillac goes down here, and then Grandpa's truck goes on the bottom back here. And I think we got everything we need to get. And the wife's gonna drive her going to town rig. I'll drive the moving truck. Things are happening. By the way, this is load 1 of 2. We have a whole nother rig coming in. He might do it actually, we'll see. But we've got another rig because of course we got the Monte Carlo, the Le Sabre, the Boat Tail, the Scout, the GMC, you name it. Pretty cumbersome, fellers. This is where it all started. Other than my garage, this was the first shop that we picked up just for the YouTube channel. Did a lot of work in here, had a lot of fun. We've got a couple spills to clean up and just a few more things to pick up, and then I guess we're out of here for good. Buick fired up, just warming up, so it's a little easier to load. Gonna stick the Cadillac in there. Now it's just a strategery game on how to fit these remaining cars in there, and then we got a newer pickup truck that's got to go on there as well. So I don't know. He knows what he's doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I do know it's cold snack time. I think I'm gonna go do that and just we'll figure it out. It's like the Buick fit. Got them all snugged up. Looking good. Fuel pump on the Firebird just went bad today, where the bottom is press sealed around the fuel pumpulator, shooting juice out of there. So now we got gas and all this stuff just dripping and leaking. And that caddy's gonna be coming down here. So we're gonna wipe that off. Hope it doesn't leak too bad. Good look at the Buick here. There's that starter issue. We got something burnt up there, I'm not sure. Inspection cover's missing, and you can see here the mount is just shot. There's something, I think it's that joint right there went bad and just shook that all to pieces. Kind of the pits, it's raining today, just makes everything really slick. loaded. Bird. Lawsuit's looking majestic up there, even with no brakes. Topper's held on with vice grips. That's fine. Betty White's is laying low down here. Got some more wires hanging out of that. I don't know. Independence is up in the trees, flying like an eagle. And of course you got Brown Shug just hanging out up here. This truck is just incredible. Is that good or bad?
Oh, it's perfect. That's the federal regulation on height right there, 13 + 6 inches.
Oh, man, you got 3/4 inch up there.
That makes me happy. Now when I go on these bridges, I don't have to want to throw up.
There you go.
I don't want to turn it into a convertible. But
Yeah.
Aren't you convertibles more workable?
I don't know.
No?
Maybe not with the can opener look.
That's
What's brown sugar up here? Is that?
Yeah, we're gonna go look at Brown Sugar next. I think she's good because you'll see where I keep hitting my antenna.
Oh yeah.
Go below that.
So he's checking the height to make sure there's a regulation of height for bridges and stuff like that. And down there, that's pretty high, and then here, but it made it. Just by an inch or two maybe, but well, that does it. There goes load 1 of, I don't know, 2, 3, 4. Guys crushed it. It's gonna be nice. He's actually gonna beat me down to Tennessee, so we're gonna hit the road tomorrow morning with a couple friends driving some Penske trucks. By the time we get there, these cars will be there. Hopefully we can just get right to wrenching again. Thanks guys for watching. Appreciate it very much. See you next time.